Hey guys, welcome back to Planet Mithril, and I've got something a little bit different to introduce to you guys today. Now, we are all very familiar with the Two Towers and the Battle of Helm's Deep, what is probably the single most referenced and the single best portrayal of any kind of castle siege or battle in any kind of fantasy film ever shown on screen. The battle that every other battle tries to match up to. And so far, nothing's really come close, at least in my mind. So let me tell you a tale of where this avid young hobbyer's mind went one afternoon. I'm watching The Two Towers, and I'm casting my mind back to the glorious days of Games Workshop where they made things like this beautiful piece of scenery, the Helms Deep wall, which was very kindly loaned out to me for this, and the old hero boxes they used to do. But my favourite was the Heroes of Helms Deep, and you had Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, Theoden, Eowyn, Haldir, and a banner bearer. Oh, and Gamling as well. I'm Gamling without the banner, which is the only way you could get that model at the time. And I'm thinking, you know what? That box set really was, in my mind, kind of the pinnacle of where my love for Lord of the Rings really kind of took off. The hobby really took off. That box set and that kind of era of models. But then my brain started going down a little bit of a rabbit hole. And I thought, that's quite a well-named box set, Heroes of Helm's Deep. Who was the hero of Helm's Deep? So my ADHD brain kicked in there and decided to come up with a way by which we could try and test who the true hero of the Battle of Helm's Deep was. So I am going to be, over the next month or two, there will be a series of very short scenarios coming out, all self-contained within this beautiful piece of scenery. It's got little flaps. And it's going to be a kill counter, or a kill challenge for each hero who was at the Battle of Helm's Deep, either in the films or the books. So obviously we have Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli. We have Theoden, Eowyn. We have Eomer, because in the books he was at Helm's Deep. And of course we have Haldir as well. Gamling and Hama are going to be included. They're not in this photo because they're still on my painting desk at the moment, but they will be included in this as well. So we have 9 heroes for us to put through this little gauntlet. So I'm going to introduce a set of rules that the Uruk-hai side are going to abide by, to kind of treat them as a bit of a third party, bit of a automatic player, if you will. So I don't have to worry about trying to get someone down to take control of the Uruks. They will effectively act independently. So this is how it's going to work. At the start of each turn, D6 Uruks are going to arrive on the wall, having scaled the ladders and mounting the wall. They're going to arrive either from the left or the right. I haven't decided how I'm going to randomise that yet. It might just be a D3. But they're all going to come on from one side of the wall. Uruk-hai heroes and models must always run their full distance towards the hero in question on the wall, charging if at all possible. Every successful wound caused to a model that causes it to get removed from the game will count as a successful kill for that hero. So multiple wound models, such as your captains and whatnot, the captain will have to be removed from play to count as an overall kill. When it comes to Uruk heroes, as and when they turn up, if they have the option of using a might point to win a fight, they must have to use that might point. So if they have to use a might point to win a fight or to cause a wound to the hero, they are effectively, they have to do it. They can't choose not to. This just stops me kind of thinking they're being like, oh, I can get a couple more kills if I don't use this might point. No, they will have to use their might point. They're going all out to try and kill this hero who's standing in the way on the wall. At the end of every 5th turn, I'm going to spin the Uruk Wheel of Doom, the Eisen Wheel of Doom, the Eisen Wheel? And this is going to be the additional units that are going to turn up, as well as the D6 Uruk models for this turn. So this is going to include pikemen, berserkers, and Uruk-hai captains, unless I can think of anything else to add in there at the same time. I'm not going to start playing around with crossbows because I think it's a little bit unfair to have them on the wall shooting down the heroes. So that's going to get a little bit too complicated for the purposes of what I want to achieve. But yes, so pikemen, berserkers, and captains are going to be on this wheel, and they will be coming on in addition to whatever Uruks arrive for that turn. The hero is free to move wherever they want on the wall. They're free to stand and shoot, just to run to one side and favour that. However, I decide to play the hero based on how the scenario and the game is going. The hero is free to act however it wants. And effectively then, it's just a war of attrition to see which hero who was at the Battle of Helm's Deep can rack up the most kills, can put the biggest dent in the forces of Isengard that befell Helm's Deep in the Kingdom of Rohan, and see who truly is the undisputed hero of Helm's Deep. So obviously there's going to be probably some longer and some shorter scenarios. I imagine it's going to take a little while for Aragorn to go down, but then again, I'm controlling Aragorn, and Aragorn doesn't seem to like being in my control, or at least being with my dice. So it could be quite interesting. I want to hear what you guys think, who you think is going to be the undisputed, unrefuted hero of Helm's Deep. Who do you think is going to come out on top? I'm not going to be adding in Aldor and Halaf because I want to get more than a 5-minute video out of these, and they're not combat heroes, so probably going to die pretty quickly. But if it's successful and you guys enjoy it, I might see how the gauntlet works with other models. So you never know. Never say never. Never say never. But for the time being, it'll be these 9 models. And to start off with, I'm going to randomise my my wheel of hero, and we're going to see who is the first one to run this Isengardy Uruk-hai Helms Deep gauntlet. And our survey says Legolas. Legolas is going to be the first one running the gauntlet. So hopefully next week we will have this video out for you. I'm going to try and film it over the coming week and get it out for you as soon as possible. It's going to be nice, quick and easy battle reporting. You will have a locked off camera over the wall itself, and probably one from this side onwards, so you can see the beautiful terrain, because it's a shame not to show this off, because this is absolutely stunning. Games Workshop, if you're listening, probably not, but can you please make more stuff like this, because it was so cool. It's so beautiful. But yeah, that's just the old hobby in me. I'm coming out there a little bit. My nostalgia is strong. But yes, Legolas will be the first one to run the gauntlet, and that's quite apt as well, because him and Gimli had their little kill count, didn't they? So we'll see if he can either match or succeed 42. Sorry, 43. But yes, that's what's coming up next week, guys. I really hope you're looking forward to this. I'm super excited. Let me know what you think in the comments, who's going to come out on top. And until next time, guys, see you soon. Take care. And as always, happy hobbying. Bye, guys.